Hey, hi everybody.
Hello, friends.
How's everybody doing?
Fabulous, I hope.
I know. Billy and I, it's been quite a while actually
Yeah.
before we've done a video.
Uh-huh.
And of course, when we do see each other every once in a while, we have just incredible conversations.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought, well, hey, let's do a video. And we don't really know where it's going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had such conversations, such powerful.
Yeah.
We promised each other a long time ago, I think like 8 years ago now, where
Hmm.
whenever we do get together, it is completely 5D. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a break from reality, break from whatever we're going through, right?
Yeah.
And so when we come together, we plug into the light. We plug in, boom, and it just flows and there's automatic trust and it's just so perfect. And so we're talking this morning and it's like, wow, we should make a video out of that.
Yeah.
We should make a video out of this. It was just like one amazing topic after the other.
Yeah.
And I attribute it to, well, obviously the time that we're in, right? The big change, the light that's coming in.
Oh,
Many of us are chomping at the bit, knowing that, ooh, there's a lot of stuff about to go. We are in a time of change.
big time. And I know
Period.
you all feel it.
Yes.
Every day. I mean, in my conversations, I have a lot of conversations on a daily basis with friends, and they're all feeling it. They're feeling the change in energy primarily. They're they're noticing the change in their own emotions and their attitudes. Some people have trouble sleeping at night.
Hmm.
There's so much going on our planet that people are confused. They're worried.
Yeah.
Um, you
And
know,
I'm going to call that ascension symptoms.
okay,
I'm
yeah,
calling that ascension symptoms.
yeah.
Did you want to add anything else before I jump in?
No, no, no. That's okay.
Sorry, I made you
That,
forget.
that's all right.
Sorry. So yeah, so ascension symptoms, and that's a product of the light that's also coming in. Light is actually also, well, it's frequency, but it's also information, right?
Yeah.
Particles of energy. It's information, it's activation of your DNA. We're waking up more. More and
Hmm.
more people are coming on board. This is the Great Awakening,
It
and
is.
we're starting to see it. We're starting to feel it. We're starting to remember who we are
Yes.
and remember what and why we're here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And yeah,
And
from
observe what is happening.
mm-hmm.
Be the observer of it. And this is kind of what I struggle with on a daily basis because there's that Paul Revere in me where I want to just, whoa, hey everybody, watch out, this is coming, that type of thing. And I have to deal with that on a personal basis. But I try very hard just to be the observer
Mm-hmm.
and uh, and not assign an energy to it, especially a negative energy. That this is all playing out for the benefit of the planet, of everybody here.
Yes. And to be the observer, one hint I would love to share, because being an observer of my own life is actually how I got to heal everything.
Uh,
Everything. I'm not even halfway there, I feel. And I've been doing this for like 20 something years,
yeah,
you know? So that was just a slip. But, oh my gosh, what was I going to share? All right, to be the observer, like when we're in something, and it's pressure energy, right? I'm going to call it 3D energy. Anything that's not happy, healthy, whole, loving, whatever,
yeah,
right? It's that stress energy, or you're trying to help someone in sorrow, whatever it is, right? It's activating some cellular memory, whatever it is. But to become the observer instead of being in it, right?
right,
To be in it but not of it is to take that one breath,
yeah,
right? Because in the breath, it's also your life force energy, and whoo, you're removing yourself in that one breath.
mm-hmm.
And how we've been trained through the programming of our mind, what we habitually do when we're thinking about, okay, so here's something heavy, right? You're thinking, like, whatever the topic. I'm not even going to bring anything up because I don't want the head to go there. But let's say you have your own heavy thing, and then now you're thinking about it. If you go inward for a second, not even a moment, just a second, you'll notice you're probably not breathing,
Right,
right? Or
right,
you slow down because you're wanting to feel with, you're wanting to examine. You don't even realize what you're doing. You're taking a nosedive into the 3D negative feeling that you're trying to not produce more of, but you're producing more of it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's like to remove yourself, to be the observer. Now I'm here again, and send love. Like just
Well, that's it.
be love. Step
Yes.
into the love that you already are.
Yeah.
Don't let go of it, right?
Yeah.
We do that. It's such a horrible habit.
I know.
But
I was telling Billy this morning, referring to actually a post on Facebook that somebody made, and it brought back a memory of mine of my father giving me really wise advice. He just was a remarkable man. Get choked up just thinking about it.
every time.
I know, and
I hear his dad or see his dad, so it's fabulous. So I know him too.
yeah, a lot of people do. I've shared a lot of stories about my dad, and but one of the things I always remembered about him, where when I was maybe I don't know 10 or 11, I wondered why couldn't I have things, or I would be upset about things, and Dad very wisely said, and I had self doubt with myself as a young kid. And Dad said, well, you know what? You are a blessing. And I'm thinking, what? And he said, really? He said, just go look in front of the mirror and look at yourself and realize that you are a blessing. All the things that are going on in the world, the things maybe you want and you feel you can't have, things that trouble you, he said, there's one thing you can do. You have all the power in the world. And then he said, that's take your hand and put it on your heart and feel your heartbeat. That's who you are. And as a young kid, I figured it out right away. And I still do it to this day. And even in meditation, when I meditate, I always put my hand over my heart. Because that's who I am, and that's who you are. You are a heart-centered human being. You are a blessing. So, just thought I would.
Oh my God,
throw
that's
that
so
in.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful. And I'm sure you could feel now the vibration, how different that feels.
Yeah.
Just the acknowledgement, just allow yourself to feel that. And what a great move. Thank you, Dad. What a great move to take you from the headspace to the heart mind.
Yeah.
Right? To the heart mind. This is real. This is where the soul is. This is where the light is, right here.
When you make that connection with your heart, it can only be love.
Yep.
It can only be love. And this is just, it's a physical reminder by putting your hand over your heart and feeling your heartbeat. It puts you in that realm of love. And somehow things just kind of work out when you do that.
Yeah.
So that's a little tip from my dad.
Yeah, and from you. And, that just kind of means, love
Yeah.
is the way. Love is the answer. Love is it. It'll raise your vibrations. It'll help you see things as if you're looking at it through the eyes of the angels. And then before you know it, you'll realize you're the angel.
Yeah.
And you are here to anchor in all that beautiful love, that light. That's why you're here.
Yes.
To have fun, to love, be loved.
Yeah. And people, you'll see it, where people will, in a moment of compassion and appreciation, their hand automatically goes to their heart. So we have that connection always.
Yeah, kind of like that instinct, that intuitive knowing.
Yes.
Yeah, we just do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody once said that. I don't know if that's something you share, but, who are you? When you point to yourself,
yes.
You're always pointing to your heart.
Exactly.
You're not pointing to this. You're not pointing to anything else.
I know.
You're pointing to this. This is the real you.
Yeah. The highest vibrations ever come from your heart and not your mind.
Yes.
That took a long time for me to understand. But it's true. They measure it, actually.
Yes. Heart Math Institute. Look it up yourself.
Right.
It's quite amazing. The more you make those little connections, you're going to realize, well, one thing you're going to realize is like, oh, crap.
I know.
We've been lied to.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
Oh boy, have we
almost
ever.
every single thing we've been taught is a lie.
Yeah.
That's one of our other conversations. We have literally been living in opposite land.
Yes.
You know, I mean, you just raised the vibration so high. I almost want to say, oh, let's talk about that on the next video.
Well, we
Let's
will.
do that.
And
We'll
yeah,
call
we
it
haven't
opposite
done a
lane.
video in quite some time. So
Yeah.
Billy and I said, for what it's worth, whatever you gain out of it, we're going to do more. And I see our time is kind of up here, but
I mean, we could talk an hour.
I know we got.
Yeah, but again, think about that.
Yeah.
Ooh, even me just bringing that up, and I know that triggered something, right?
Yeah.
So now your head or the energy shifted again a little bit because a lot of people will be like, yeah, that's right, that shit. Or what? Sorry, this is gonna be an adult channel.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So now do it again. It's like, but then when you come back here, this is what's real.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like flowing with that, and don't let it stagnate you, right? It's just constantly make it a flow. Like, yes, we're gonna be in it, but we're not of it.
Well, that's it.
And you just constantly bring yourself back.
Love it.
So anyway,
okay.
Cheers with some
Love
clean
you
water.
all. If you have any comments, feel free and make them.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
Yes. Have a blessed day.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.